Aurora Around America is our weekly show where we review, recap, and recommend the best places to be as we live out our RV American dream.
It's our last week in Tennessee before we scale the Great Smoky Mountains into the Blue Ridge Parkway of North Carolina. We plan to spend a month adventuring through the rivers, mountains, and trails. But we'll get to that later. Until then, what did we do this week?
We walked, bounced, and climbed into the clouds.
Buckle up and take a seat. We'll show you the whole country around America.
So this week, we are recording from the car. That's right. We have been so busy that we just haven't had time.
We had to kind of just fit it in there.
We did have to fit it in there. We're currently driving on the Blue Ridge Parkway in North Carolina. That's right, we did move, but we still want to talk about what we did last week. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is the ropes course at the island in Pigeon Forge.
Yep.
So the island in Pigeon Forge is a resort place. There's some hotels and things for kids to do. There's restaurants and breweries and video games. You walk around. Arcades. Yeah, they have a fountain that has a musical show to it. Not quite the Bellagio, but it was fun.
Yeah.
So, how was the rope course, Aurora?
The rope course was pretty awesome. It was 3 stories tall. You could jump off the top floor to the ground from a, what's it called?
A platform?
Platform.
Yep, off the 3 stories tall. So yeah, that was a bit of a jump, right?
Also, they're actually kind of, it's not 4 stories, I guess, because there's the little one and there's the little.
Yep, there's a little
type one, and then there's the
adult rope course.
One of my favorite things was the zip line. The zip line was really fun, but to get to the zip line, one of the other favorite things was a rolling cylinder. They had ropes you had to hang on to get across. I went sideways, but if we ever go back, I'd like to do it again to try and go, but you know, if we don't.
Yeah, so the rolling cylinder was like the lumberjack log, right?
Yes, it was.
And yeah, you had to scoot across it, and there were very few people doing it. I was surprised.
It was really fun.
We have a cute little video of them walking around the ropes course if you'd like to take a look. Aurora, do you want to put that up?
The thing is, I forgot my wand, Dad, but I'll try some hand magic.
Hand magic? Okay, let's see what you got.
Apparel link. Is there?
No.
Apparel link.
Hey, there it is. All right. Next, we went over to a trampoline park. This was one of the 2 choices that Aurora wanted to go to for her birthday. And so we went first to Top Jump, and we have a video for that. We can put that up if you'd like to see it. Aurora, you want to put up the video for Top Jump? Nice. All right. And then we went to SevierAir, and SevierAir was more trampolines, right?
Yeah, trampolines. It also had a ninja course. It had a climbing wall, but that was closed due to social distancing. The other one, they also had, this is really fun because there's actually another trampoline park that we once went to in Chicago. And they had the same thing. It was where you had to jump over this. I'm not sure how to explain it.
It was a circular pole that would go around in a circle. And
you had to jump over it. And if someone accidentally fell on it and it started going down, it would go faster.
It did seem when someone would stop the pole coming around, it would jump very quickly to the next person.
And then the next person would fall, and then the next person would fall. It's kind of just like domino effect, and then when one person jumps, it stops, basically.
Great.
At least from our experience.
Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. We are thinking about doing a comprehensive video of the different things to do in Gatlinburg, and
oh my gosh, I forgot something first.
Oh.
They had the coolest trampoline ever. So they had these computers where when you got on the trampoline, it would show you jumping. And so you had to like hit your head on a thing, in the screen you'd hit your head on the game you'd play. And one of the things Nina and I played was called Stomp, where you had to stomp on each other to get points. And it was fun.
Looks like you guys had a lot of fun with that game.
Yeah.
Well, next week's Aurora Around America is going to be a comprehensive what to do in Gatlinburg, maybe over a week, 2-week period. We'll recommend some hikes, we'll recommend some dining, we'll recommend some events and things to do that we really enjoy. So look forward to that. So we are actually pulling up to a little look over, and we're actually just gonna pull the camera out and show this live. But as I said, we were driving around the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we're getting just some incredible views as we're coming through here. So we're gonna show you those now. As you can see, the Blue Ridge Mountains are absolutely gorgeous, and we are super excited to spend the next month showing you all the hikes and trails as we had talked about. But yeah, this area is really cool. So, what hike did we do?
The LeConte hike. It's 5.5 miles up.
Yep, one way.
And then 5.5 back down.
5.5 back down. Yeah, total of almost 11 miles. So, and then 2,700 feet in elevation. So we climb up to 6,553 feet, I think, if that's not mistaken. But yeah, it was the girls thought it was.
Nina thought it was moderate. I thought it was pretty hard. I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, but it was hard. It just seemed never ending on that last mile.
Yeah. So first you hike to Alum Cave, and that's like 3 miles, and then you do another 2 miles from Alum Cave up to LeConte Lodge, where you can stay, but you have to book it almost a year in advance to do so.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you need to get a permit.
Yeah, that's all part of the book it and permit. Yeah. So we did stop up there. We caught a lot of rain.
A lot of rain. We had to stand under trees too.
Yep.
Kind of wait it out.
We did. We had a couple, probably 30 to 40 minutes total between the two rain delays on the way up and on the way back. And so, but it was a great hike. We were all very sore when we were done, but super glad we did it. So we'll show you that in a video later. We'll review that hike. It was one of the hike to Alum Cave was absolutely gorgeous. Just the rivers and all the little places you could stop, and we talk about that as we walk that hike. So it was very cool. So we were really busy that last week, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
All right. Well, this wraps up this week of Aurora Around America. Again, if you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing to the station. We are working on getting 100 subscribers so we can label it YouTube/RV American Dream. So Aurora, where else can people find us?
At Instagram at instagram.com/RV American Dream, or at our own website at rvamericandream.com.
Great. All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.